I'm going to quickly show how I do the foundation single crochet foundation row. You know what I'm trying to say. We are going to learn how to do a foundation single crochet row. Now this is handy for when you don't want to do just a basic foundation chain, but it takes a little practice to get the first time. So how you start is you start off with your slip knot, just like you would to start off a foundation chain. And then normally you would just chain, work through creating your foundation chain, and then you would work back to get your first row of single crochet. Now what I like about the foundation single crochet is it combines both of those steps, the foundation chain and the first row of single crochet. Because what I have found is that my initial starting chain tends to be too tight, and then it doesn't look as clean as a row of single crochets do. So I like to do this because it combines foundation / the first row. So what you do is you just tie that slip knot like I just did, and then you chain one, starting off like normal. Now we are going to give it a second to, there we go. We are going to work into this back loop right here on my chain. So here's my chain. I'm looking into that back loop, and I'm going to work through that loop, pull a loop up. First one's always a little hard for me. Now I have 2 loops on my hook. We are going to do 2 things where we are going to work on building out the foundation chain and the first row of single crochet in one step. So first I am going to yarn over, pull a loop up through 1 loop. That is my foundation chain. And now I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops. There's my single crochet. I'm going to look over on the edge, and you can see that there's like the top of a stitch, just as if you were doing single crochet in a row. I'm going to go through both of those loops. Yeah, I'm going to go through both of those loops, if you can see. Yarn over, pull loop up. I like to pull this loop kind of high just to make sure it doesn't get too tight. Yarn over, 1 loop up for my chain, yarn over through 2 for my single crochet. Into both loops, yarn over, pull it up tight, yarn over, chain, yarn over, single crochet. Then I'm just going to keep repeating that step until I get my desired length. Oops. For my foundation row. You can see I went a little tight right there, but you can see that as you go, a little too excited there. As you go, it's just as creating this nice thick starting row. It takes practice. It's still, obviously, I'm still mess up every once in a while. But as you go, you get this nice foundation to start your work off of. I find that the bottom is a lot smoother and looks like it's harder to tell that this is the edge you started on. And I can have it be a lot straighter because I tend to do my foundation chains too tight. Now this is easy to get a little too tight, just like you would with anything. So it's important to pull up that loop, or else if you keep it tight, I'll show you. So if I do the chain loop tight and don't pull it up, you can already see it's starting to curve. So that's why you want to make sure you keep that chain when you pull up to create the foundation chain. You want to pull it nice and high, kind of level with your other loop. So you can pull it up. Ooh, didn't realize my hand was blocking it. And then, when you're ready, wow, getting a little tight, you can continue on with your next row, just like normal. And you have, I am now on row 2. Don't have to worry about chains. I've got the right amount, and I can continue on.